Hi there. I was not planning on filming a vlog in this format, but I'm going to. I'm editing my vlog right now and it's just missing so much context. Like, I want backstory and it's my vlog, you know? So yes, I'm editing it right now. Obviously, I couldn't pay anyone to do this for me. And I just want to talk about my trip. I always wanted to vlog and do like reality TV style with the commentary. Like, look at this intro. Sebastian and I are in the airport and you will never believe what happened to us. You know what I mean? When you fly and you're at the airport, you're kind of at the mercy of whoever's around. There have been times at the airport where I've had availability to sit and vlog for a long time. Sometimes it's pretty busy and it'd just be strange to take your camera out. But in this situation, I wanted to vlog, but I couldn't really talk in the moment, so I do it a little bit later. That's just an example of how this video is going thus far. And so this clip, I'll just let you keep on watching because I do explain things in a bit, but I'll be checking in throughout this video. Call this the extended cut, even though it's the only cut. Let's just see how this works. Hi, we are in Phoenix right now. Just got out of the airport and I was going to film earlier, but leaving has always been this routine where I have Sebastian, I carry him, and then I don't go through the regular spinning metal detector or whatever that is. I go through the arch one and then they swab my hands, whatever, it's all good. Well, this time they said that the alarm went off, which I didn't see on the screen or anything, but they said it alarmed, so they had to take me and take Sebastian and pat me down for some extensive secondary screening. I'm so obviously just still flustered. Okay, let me explain. Does my hair look like anything? I know I touch it too much in every vlog. This time when I went, the lady, like, she swabs my hands and then she looks scared. So then I'm like, curious as to what is going to happen next, and she's like, the alarm, it alarmed. That's how she's talking to me. So she asks me to put Sebastian back in the bag, and then she calls someone to do a search on me, and she asks me if I want a privacy room. I don't think that's a smart idea to get taken away. I think it looks more embarrassing than it needs to be, and I just wanted to stay out there. I mean, I didn't have my phone on me. If they took me, I don't know where they would take me or what was going on. This very nervous lady is explaining to me how she's going to be touching me and where. And okay, I'm just gonna say it. My YouTube has always been makeup and girly things, so we're just gonna talk as girls. Boys, either skip this part or you can listen in, I guess. But she asked me if there's anything medical she needed to know. I told her about my cycle, like, and then she did her pat down on me and then she tested her gloves. So then I started worrying a little bit because I'm like, what do I have on me, you know? Like, what did I just test for? So when I got out of there, I didn't want to discuss this in the lobby. One, I was a little bit embarrassed. And then two, I did a search online to see what they're swabbing for, and it's explosives. Like, if you have a dog, then they swab your hands and test for explosives. And I went on Reddit and it said that if you wear makeup products, sunscreen, there's glycerin in a lot of the cosmetics that I use, which I know because I just got my eyebrows done and I put glycerin on them. My makeup primer has like glycerin in it. It helps the makeup stick. Well, that will test positive, and that's what happens. So I didn't ask her anything. She just was so nervous. I just looked it up on Reddit. I didn't want to discuss it at the airport. I just don't want to sit there using terminology like explosives and all that. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to try to crack any jokes. So that's why it was really lacking in that part of the video. Spoiler alert, I assumed that I'd be detained forever now. Like, they'd mark my ticket or my ID or something. But on the way home, they swabbed my hands and I had nothing. I mean, I washed them like 46 times before I even got to the airport, and then washed them at every bathroom on my way. But I'm good to go now. But first, picking up some groceries and then grabbing a bite to eat. I got a little sweet. They included a couple bottles of water this time. It's very nice. And then I also purchased water and some fruit. I have coffee, orange juice, veggies already. I'm gonna back up so you can see this. What I just walked from. Cute kitchenette thing. A desk. I'll probably do my makeup here or maybe lay out my clothes. Whatever I do, I just wanted to show it before I unpacked. The bedroom. I've never stayed in a suite like this before. Oh, cool. Okay, actually, I'll put my clothes in here. I was gonna lay all my stuff out, but I didn't realize there's a closet. You love that, Sebastian? The bathroom has 2 doors. Sweet. It's 97 degrees right now. I didn't unpack my makeup. It's all still in Ziploc bags because I don't know where I'm going to want to do my makeup in the mornings. And this is a lot more spread out than the last time. I planned these all out months in advance, so I don't really remember my mindset or anything like that. But this is a lot more spacious. Of course, I opened my bag and it was double inspected by the TSA. Have you ever checked a golf bag and not had it inspected? Because every single time that I've ever flown with my golf bag, check-in luggage, it always gets searched. So no complaints about that. It'll be just a very chill vacation. It's beautiful out, super sunny. I need a nap, I think. I'm actually just going to take a shower and get ready for bed. I have a tea time tomorrow that I'm super excited for, so I'm going to rest up. I'm gonna call it a day. Travel days are always like, I don't know, lower energy or something, but I'm going to bed. Watermark, and there's watermarks all over the window. I waited until it was really late at night before I realized I'm so hungry. It is morning, and I just took my hair out of my bun. It looks kind of curly. There's a lot of movement in it. I like the dry weather because it doesn't take my curls away. If there's any humidity in the air, my hair just goes really flat. So this is me in the morning. Got some breakfast from the lobby. And yeah, it's 6 a.m. So I don't usually eat this early, but that's when they offer free breakfast. So we must adapt. Let's see. I don't have to do my hair. I'm just going to throw it in a ponytail. And then, yes, I'm going to do my makeup now. I'm surprised my skin's like pretty hydrated. After a shower here in the desert, I use this. I always use Palmer's, but I usually use the body oil and then the regular lotion, but I use this. Is this what test positive at the airport? I wonder if there's glycerin in here. I wake up early, but the alarm clock in the bedroom was set for 6:22, which was really random. And I'm glad that I was here when it went off because it's annoying probably for people sleeping in other rooms. Next time you see me, I'll be all glam. Oh, I want to do that thing. I go like this. Ba-ba-ba. This actually didn't take that long to do. Like I said, my hair is done. I just feel like no matter how your makeup looks, if your hair looks nice and voluminous, you are good to go. If I could rush makeup application, I wouldn't because it's so relaxing to do. Now I'm really ready. I have a tea time later today and it's still kind of early, so I figured why not just practice a little bit. I haven't hit a golf ball since like 5 days ago, so I just want to practice. Now, going to Lookout Mountain. We'll see if anyone goes on our tea time. I know they just got out of Overseed and I'm so excited to play. I like this course a lot. I want to golf so well that people are like, man, how many years have you been golf? Who's asking? I can't even finish vocalizing my hopes and dreams because they're not logical. Like, I want them to be like, you've been golfing since you were 2? And I'd be like, no, since I was 32. I have not had bread yet. This hole, where are we at? 6. Hole number 6, and I finally got my first par of the day. Ball striking, I've been topping a lot. I'm getting like too steep and then I pick up in my downswing. It's so weird. Hole 10 is so beautiful. I don't tee off from the backs or anything, so you don't get like the full effect by like where the halfway house is, but oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Okay, that is not doing it justice. This looks cool. What's a song that sings about golden hour? That's what time it is. I'm not going to be able to see where my ball goes. The tree is better than the pole, I think. Last night I watched the Victoria's Secret fashion show. I will just redo this one. I tried cropping it because I did this entire rant with no bra on, and I would not post that on the internet. Like, I just get way too comfortable when I'm vlogging. While I was in Phoenix, I watched the Victoria's Secret fashion show 2024, and there were so many celebrity cameos, which was really cool. I've been looking forward to this show, but ultimately I was underwhelmed. Adriana Lima was on, and they gave her a terrible outfit. It's such an overused word, but Adriana Lima genuinely has one of the most stunning faces ever in the history of the world. And she looks great. Her body looks phenomenal. And they just put her in this strange plaid skin color tight thing. And also their makeup. 2003 and 2005 were my favorite Victoria's Secret fashion show years. They had blush, beautiful smoky eyes. I remember Victoria's Secret used to even sell cosmetics. 2009 was where they had really highlighted eyes and shimmery lids. And then of course the Victoria's Secret hair is pop culture iconic. The big bouncy waves, and it's not beach waves, it's just very glamour Victoria's Secret. Like, there's nothing like it. They put Adriana Lima in this slick, tight ponytail, very minimal makeup. She's a stunning woman, she can pull it off, but it didn't have that signature look for Victoria's Secret. Gigi Hadid opened the show and she had really slick hair and like flipped out, like 50s style, and it just didn't have that essence that Victoria's Secret always had. Another thing that I love about that show is the glittery catwalk. And I don't know if that's more difficult to walk through or if it's a little bit easier because there's grip, but this show, it was a very slick looking runway with trap doors on it, and I think Dowdson got her heel caught in it, and it just looked not nice. And on top of that, they were walking so slowly. Like, I've never seen that low energy in their walks before. The old Victoria's Secret fashion show would air and it would have all this radio from the crew backstage, and you could hear them as they were pushing the models out onto the runway. They would be saying, walk fast, high energy, walk fast, and you just didn't get that. I remember on America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks talked about how you can make your own wind, you just have to walk fast, and that's just what I think of when I think of that runway in particular. Just the bouncing hair and the body, you know, these aren't stick, skinny, conventional, high fashion models. These are sexy. They're feminine and their bodies move when they walk, and it's fierce and it's so feminine and beautiful. You just didn't see that. So it was interesting to watch. And Tyra Banks closed the show in what I thought was also a terrible outfit. There wasn't anything that I was considering purchasing. And then even the fun stuff like the wings and things that are just complimenting and showcasing the line, nothing looked great. The wings, I don't even remember any looking so stunning, but man, they had such creative, great ideas back in the day. It was just kind of disappointing. I know Victoria's Secret has been under some scrutiny because it's exclusive, to have a certain vision and to go for a target audience. I don't know. All of that aside, however you feel about inclusion, whatever, the show itself was just not up to par with what has been before. You're definitely entitled to feel however you like. That was just how I felt about it, and I wanted to talk about it again when I'm wearing a bra this time, and it's Victoria's Secret because I am a very faithful customer. Why am I risking this? And why am I talking while putting mascara? Oops, I got it on my skin. Okay. I have to concentrate. If you can't tell, I'm not at the golf course anymore. Somebody went on my tee time. I had my swing feeling so good. The rhythm was found and my putting was really good too because it's been slow greens here. And then the starter was like, oh, you have someone with you. So I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but then he gave me like swing advice. So if I were a walk-on, I don't think that I would hang out with the party that I crashed. Like, he teed off from so far back. If I were teeing off, like, I would just hit my shot and then I would just wait there while the other people went and teed off. Like, he would like drive to be right beside us. He like, I'm doing my pre-shot routine and all that, and then he stopped me to ask, what am I trying to do? I didn't understand the question, but he's like, why do you swing like that? He wasn't hitting fairways or anything like that. So when he said that, I started watching his swing and it wasn't something so spectacular. I don't have a perfect swing and that's not what I'm trying for by any means anyway. I'm high handicap. Yeah, it was like whatever. And even putting, I was sinking some long putts. Anyway, the course was so beautiful. It was really warm out. And now we're back and I'm just gonna chill. I'm wearing a Victoria's Secret fashion show t-shirt. 2011. I don't remember much about that show, but this was the first year that I was working, so I could afford the merch.
I think it's a good idea, but your challenge is you haven't quite figured out the way to market.
Yes, that is the vlog. I am home now and just about finished editing this, so I'll upload it. Let me know how you feel about this format. If you like the extra commentary for golf content, please check out my Instagram. I'm so happy to have been able to go on this vacation. I have a lot of golf goals for 34 and I will take you along with me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video.